Tom here, Flip Anything USA. Great episode here for Landlord Life. So, I've got a shopping center I bought not too long ago. Called in the city, had my water turned on. About a month or two later, I was told that the water got shut off and we had to get it turned back on. Called the city, met the meter truck out here. They said, oh, it looks like you got 2 water meters. So had it turned on, everybody's happy. Well, been auditing my books. Turns out my water bill's been running way high. And of course, I've been 18 months since I really looked at it, a little longer. So what I've calculated is that I've been paying the apartment building's water next door to me for the last almost 2 years, $43,000. So we're trying to make sure this is right or not. So we've got a water meter here we're looking at, and you know, typical city policy, you know, they can't do shit for you. Even if it's not an emergency, everybody's like, oh, we can't do that, we got to process paperwork. So we're trying to take care of things ourselves, and we got a giant water meter here. So we just actually, the valve's so big down here that this thing doesn't quite fit. So I'm trying to spread this, see if I can get a little more width on it. Let me try that. See if we can get this open or closed. I need some more manpower here. This thing is heavy as hell. So anyways, this is a new one for me. So called the city worker, first guy I get, and I said, hey, look, explain what's going on. And he says, well, what do you want to do? You want to just turn it off? And I says, well, I want to talk about getting my money back. He says, well, we don't have to pay anybody back anything. You had to put on your name, you know, just this is typical idiot answering the phone that we all have to deal with. So I says, well, look, let me have a supervisor. He goes, well, a supervisor can't do anything more for you than I can. And I said, well, I take my chances. Give me a supervisor. So of course I get a supervisor, and common sense prevails. You know, first thing she tells me, she said, if we made a mistake, Mr. McKay, we're going to go ahead and credit you your $43,000, and we'll bill it to the responsible party. So tells you one thing, you know, you can't listen to the people that you're talking to every time. I mean, I've known this forever, but you know, a lot of times when somebody says something can't be done, don't listen to them. Go up, move above, move up a notch, because the higher that you climb up the ladder, the more common sense prevails. So anyways, I'm gonna have to get another hand here or get a bigger wrench. This thing's bending so much. We'll give it one more go here. And let's see. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna have some help. So anyways, that's it for now. Fill you in more on the details later. Might have a water truck showing up here before long. I told them to come out here and do a test on the meter. So presumably they're gonna have the right wrench for this thing. But yeah, you just never know what you're gonna run into. It's funny, you know, when you've been doing this long enough, you'll see a lot of the same things happen over and over again. This is a new one on me. So I bought a shopping center about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, and when I had the utilities transferred into my entity name, you know, I called the city water municipality and said, yeah, I need the meter for this address and need to turn it on so that I can, you know, start making the payments on, you know, the water. And so they gave me an address, and they issued me a meter number, and I, you know, paid for it, put in my name. And then a couple months after that, we got a call that they were turning the water off over there. And I got a restaurant and a bar and, a lot of businesses that have bathrooms and things. So I run over there and find out that, they're turning off the water. And I say, hey, please don't turn it off. There's a misunderstanding. Called the city. They said, oh, well, apparently you have 2 water meters with the same address there, and you need to get that one. So I thought, oh, I got 2 water meters, new to me. So I went ahead and just paid it. Been very busy, which goes to when you get really busy, you can't watch everything as good as you should. I'm guilty of that for sure. But anyways, so I've been paying for these 2 water meters for almost 2 years. And I started going back auditing my books, and I'm looking, oh, this is crazy. This isn't right. And come to find out, I have 2 water meters with my address on them, but this is what it looks like. Of course, city municipality, it's a hard time finding out what's going on. But it looks like they owe me $43,000. So what it is when they hooked me up to this meter, then when this one didn't get paid, they called me in, and then this one got set up. So I've been paying for both. Turns out this second meter, at least so it seems, has been supplying 70 townhomes over here. And so anyhow, that totals up $43,000. You can tell I'm making some money on that property for not to notice that. I mean, I noticed it, but I didn't feel it as bad as I would have, say 30 years ago. But anyways, so now I'm looking for that rebate coming, hopefully. I call up the city, and of course the city water municipality, and first idiot that answers the phone, it tells me that, oh, no, yeah. I said, well, I want to see about getting a rebate on this, and I want to get this meter shut off. I think I figured it out. And he says, well, we don't have to give you your money back. This is like, this is the guy that's answering the phones there. Pathetic. Anyways, so I got to listen to this yo-yo, and but got past him, got to better management. But so we'll find out. But hopefully, I'll be getting $43,000 back. But just very frustrating dealing with the city in general. But that's it for landlord life. So like I say, my fault too, but I did identify it. But now hopefully I'll be getting a $43,000 refund. It appears that what happened was this is a master meter, and I looked at it. The thing wasn't even turning, so they must have been averaging the bill. But this goes through, and then all these other 70 townhomes, they actually have individual meters. So it would appear to me that the city water company has been paid twice. So that's what's happening, and I'll let you guys know when I get my rebate check back, if I do. Hopefully I don't got to go to court over it. But that's it for now. Flip Anything USA. Go out there, make a lot of money. There's so many opportunities out there. The economy is going to be rolling in the next 8 years. So it's going to be a very business-friendly environment. So people are going to be working, which means a lot of these depressed areas are actually going to be coming back. And areas like mine, which are already doing really well, are probably going to be on steroids. So let's go make some money in the next couple of years and share with each other. Be sure to share this with your family and friends. Write questions. Tell me what you want to know, and I'll share it with you. And I've been through so much. I'm always happy to answer questions. I'll definitely try to answer it and address it in a video. But that's it for now. Flip Anything USA. Happy hunting.